बी प्रेमानंद आणि बी प्रेमानंद नरेंद्र नायकांनी भारतातलं जे नेतृत्व आहे, ती लिडरशिप आहे रॅशनलिझमची, ती चांगली सांभाळली. मागे मी अमेरिकन अथेस्ट सोसायटीचे निक फिश किंवा गॅरी आणि अन्य काही लोकांसोबत बोलताना माझ्या लक्षात आलं की निक फिश किंवा अन्य देशातले जे काही अथेस्ट आहेत त्यांचं किंवा रॅशनलिस्ट आणि फ्री थिंकर्स आहेत त्यांना असं पॅन नेशन लेवलला तेवढं असेप्टन्स नसतं. आणि मला नरेंद्र सरांचं जे कौतुक करायचं आहे की त्यांना साऊथमध्ये मान्यता आहे, नॉर्थमध्ये मान्यता आहे आणि ऑलमोस्ट आय थिंक आपल्या देशातलं कोणतं स्टेट नसेल, नो एनी स्टेट, की जिथे नरेंद्र सरांचा कार्यक्रम झाला नसेल. सो खऱ्या अर्थानं बी प्रेमानंदांचं जे वारसा आहे ते चालवतात. आपण त्यांना आपल्या व्यासपीठावरती 2 शब्द आपल्याला मार्गदर्शन करण्यासाठी विनंती करूया. नरेंद्र जी, आपका स्वागत है. आप कैन यू प्लीज कम हियर. या
मराठीला बोलतोय नाही, मी हिंदी आणि इंग्लिश मिक्स करून बोलतोय कारण की हे नॅशनल एथिस्ट कॉन्फरन्स आहे. इकडं सारे राज्याचे लोक आला आहे. ओके, सो प्लीज एक्सक्यूज मी. सो थँक यू व्हेरी मच फॉर दिस हॉनर. ये हॉनर मला नहीं, दिस इज फॉर ऑल आवर मूवमेंट्स. जितने लोगों के लिए हम इतना सालों से काम कर रहे हैं, जो लगभग 80 ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस है, जिसका एक फेडरेशन है FIRA, इसके नाम से मैं ये एक्सेप्ट कर रहा हूँ. एंड बिसाइड्स, I have been an atheist for nearly 60 years. And मला एक राइटअप आहे, a twice born atheist, because every human child is born as an atheist. मला ये रिलीजनाचे लेबल, ये मान्यताचा नॉनसेन्स is put into your brains as you grow up. तुमचा फैमिली, तुमचा परिसर, ये सब मिलके आपके सर में ये सब डालते हैं. तो मान लीजिए, बहुत सारे लोग ये जो अपने दिमाग में डाला है उसको निकाल नहीं सकते, लेकिन हम कुछ लोग इसको निकाल सके. और ये मत मानिए कि हम अकेले हैं. इस दुनिया में 18% atheists है. Remember, we are not alone. Third largest group in this world is that of non-believers. First group that can be considered as a believer or something is Christianity. I mean those who follow what was allegedly preached by Jesus Christ. And second largest group are the Islamists, those who follow what was, I think, put in record by Muhammad. Third largest group is we, who have no belief system. We have no dogmas. We have no baggage. We have discarded all the baggage जिसको हमारे सर पर बिठाया गया when we were growing up. So I became an atheist, and I am the first atheist I met in my life. मुझे कोई atheist नहीं मिला था. I came to the conclusion of an atheism that there is no supernatural power at the age of 10 or 11. And I never met any atheist. मुझे कोई नहीं मिला. Sorry to tell you, because you cannot say that I became an atheist because I met an atheist. No. I just discarded the baggage जो मेरे मन में बिठाया गया है बचपन से, by the school, by our society, not very much by our parents, by the school mainly, and by the society. When I was a child, I used to worship something called a dev. आमच्या घरात एक देवाचे फोटो आहे. मुझे पता नहीं था ये कौन सा देव है, लेकिन बाद में मुझे पता लगा कि वो शिरडी का साईं बाबा है. मैं सोच रहा था कि कोई स्वर्गलोक में जाकर एक देव का फोटो खींच के लाया है और इसको हमारे लिए दिखाया. और I was praying to them, and my mother used to tell me, परीक्षा है ना, तू देवात प्रार्थना कर. and I was praying to this and going to school, thinking that I will get good marks, and I got good marks. तो एक बार मैं सोचा कि प्रार्थना नहीं करूंगा, तो ऐसे ही खड़ा रह गया, फिर भी अच्छा मार्क मिल गया. तो नेक्स्ट टाइम मैंने सोचा कि ये देवट सांगू की मला चांगला मार्क नहीं दिया, तो मैं ऐसे ही खड़ा रहा और बोलो देव मुझे चांगला मार्क नहीं दिया, फिर भी मैं अच्छा फर्स्ट आया. तो मुझे पता लगा कि देव. तो नेक्स्ट टाइम व्हेन माय मदर टोल्ड मी प्रे टू गॉड एग्जाम है, तो मैं बोला कि देयर इज नो गॉड. It was a badly designed experiment, I agree. Now I am a qualified biochemist, I publish research papers, I know the methodology of research. No double-blind trial तो नहीं था उधर. फिर भी I came to that conclusion, and also I was praying to God because my father was doing all sorts of nonsense in financial and other dealing, and I was praying to this God, asking him, by tomorrow morning you make everything all right. My brother is sitting here. He did not pray to God to do that because he was too small to understand what was happening. मैं तो बच्चा था, फिर भी I was understanding what was happening, लेकिन कुछ नहीं कर सका. So I was asking this God, please correct everything, and I was hoping that by next day morning everything will be all right. But nothing happened. So these are the conclusions to which I came, that there is no God. And actually not much of enforcement from my parents about this God. Not much. My mother was a closet atheist. वो तो बोल नहीं सकी क्योंकि वो नास्तिक है. ब्राह्मण परिवार में है, 4 बच्चे हैं. She is in an orthodox society, और if she tells अपना बच्चा की देव नहीं, and हम भी इसको बोले तो क्या जाने इस पर क्या क्या इल्जाम आएगा. So only later when we grew up, she got courageous, and when she passed away, she was openly declared atheist. She said, do not perform anything for my soul. And we never did. So, that is how I came to the conclusion. Bharat mein ek bolta hai कि atheism is only a conclusion. It's not a methodology. Perhaps it can be a way of life. But rationalism is a state which is more advanced. विवेकवाद, जिसमें हम हर चीज को तर्क की कसौटी पर डालना चाहते हैं, और जो सच निकला सिर्फ इसको एक्सेप्ट कर दे. And that was by sheer accident. एब्राहम कोर, जिन्होंने ये आंदोलन स्टार्ट किया था, जिसको हम कहते हैं डिवाइन मिरेकल एक्सपोजर कैंपेन. इसकी जरूरत क्या है डिवाइन मिरेकल एक्सपोजर कैंपेन की? द कॉमन मैन, द मैन ऑन द स्ट्रीट, यू गो टू हिम. इट इज नॉट इनफ दैट वी सिट, वी कम टू कंक्लूजन्स. घर में बैठो, अपने नास्तिक सभा में बोलो दैट गॉड इज नॉनसेंस, और सब लोग ताली बजाए. We have to go to the people. We have to bring more people into our lines of thought. We have to share our thoughts with people. We have to make them also think rationally. Then only we grow. जब हम लोगों के बीच में जाना चाहते हैं, वो पहले आपसे पूछेंगे कि how the universe came. You can say Big Bang theory से आया. Okay, how did life come? Theory of evolution बोलो. From molecular evolution, we come to cellular evolution, evolution of organisms, etc., etc. But that man on the street will ultimately ask you, अच्छा भाई तुम ये सब बोल रहे हो, लेकिन हमारे बगल वाले गली में एक चमत्कारी बाबा है, वो हवा में हाथ घुमा के कुछ चीजें निकाल रहा है, वो कैसा है? You will explain to him, वो ऐसा करता है, हाथ का चमत्कार है ऐसा. But he will also ask you, अगर इतना आसान है खुद करके दिखाओ. So this is where we started our going into the people. So I will tell him, yes, कैसा है देखो, मेरे दोनों हाथ खाली है, कुछ नहीं है मेरे हाथ में, ये हाथ हवा में हिलाता हूँ, ऐसा करता हूँ, देखो भाई मेरे हाथ में. So this is the right answer to that man who talks about that. And when I was on Hindi TV, Barkha the people, she said, do it again. I said, I will do it again. Watch. Yeah, this is hands are empty and here it is. I'm doing it again. Then she had to shut up. So, we are not afraid to say how it is done. First हम एक ऐसे करके दिखाएंगे जैसे बिल्कुल चमत्कारी होता है. बाद में मैं एक्सप्लेन करेंगे कि this is your first step into going ahead. तुम अभी हो जमीन पर. You are in the pyramid of superstitions. जिसका सबके से नीचे होता है ये चमत्कारों को मानना, एस्ट्रोलॉजी को मानना, भूतों को मानना. These are all at the bottom. And as you climb up the pyramid of rational thinking, finally तुम सबसे ऊंचे जगह पर पहुंचोगे जहां तुम रियलाइज करोगे कि ऐसे कुछ नहीं है. नास्तिकवाद. It is not just saying it is no God, because there are all people say there is no God. Every religion says there is no God. Remember that, except mine. We are just believing in one God less. That's all. कोई भी रिलीजन दूसरे गॉड्स को मानता ही नहीं, इसलिए वो है ना. अगर दूसरा ठीक है तो हमारा ठीक नहीं है. And people tell you that you are against God, you are against all religions. No, bhai, you are against all the religions, not we. Because if you are a Hindu, you are naturally saying that Muslim and Christian theory of the universe, theory of God, theory of how we came into existence, you are saying it is wrong. Similarly, they are also saying wrong to you words. So they are all mutually contradictory. But of course, you come together when you are going to fight the atheists. My friend, he is in Vrindavan. He is a Nastikvadi Swami. Around 10 years back, he organized a Nastik Sammelan in Vrindavan. And all the mullahs and the pandits got together and opposed it. क्या बात है भाई, सबको मिला दिया इसने. Luckily, padris were not there because not much of their presence there. एक जमाने में ये माइनॉरिटी सोचते थे हम सब गॉड का बिलीवर्स है, ये तो नॉन बिलीवर्स है. लेकिन आज मैं देख रहा हूँ, आई थिंक अराउंड 2001 or so, there is an organization run by Catholics called as Sandesha Academy. That was the first award I received. They said we want to give you the Sandesha Award for social work. तो मैंने पूछा क्या है भाई, you are giving me an award for social work? No, you have to accept it. I said okay, for social work you are giving me. Then when I went to take this award, there was a conference of 5 or 6 bishops were there. That's what in Bangalore, I am from Bangalore. I asked them, bishops, you know my views? They said, yes, we know. And you are giving me this award for social work. They said, yes. I said, kyun? They said, we do not agree with all your views. But one thing we all agree upon, that you have done significant work to change the thinking of people. And that is why we want to give you this award. And they said, we are willing to accept your criticism because my first public campaign against the superstitions was at the meeting of an evangelist in 1974 or so, who was claiming that the deaf will hear, blind will see, the lame will walk. ये सब बातें कर रहा था. इसके ऊपर हमने बड़ा कैंपेन करवा दिया. फिर उस समय आरएसएस वालों ने उसका एडवांटेज लिया, because that time they were very French minority. Yeah. Anyway, they grew. Now we know how dangerous they are. And anyway, I'm at the receiving end also. Let me tell you an interesting thing. I had a program in Uttarakhand. I had a workshop where they had this ABVP state level program. They invited me up. चमत्कारों का वैज्ञानिक व्याख्या कीजिए. We have got a very mild name for what we make people think about. Ultimately, that there is no supernatural power. We call it as चमत्कारों का वैज्ञानिक व्याख्या. Scientific explanation of so-called miracles. They do not know that once you question miracles, you will also question God. You will also question all the superstition. And this was a program sponsored by Government of India. Hundreds of such workshops are conducted all over the country, sponsored by the Government of India, paying my airfare, AC 2 tiers for all the participants. अच्छा खाना पीना सब कुछ करते हैं और मैं वहाँ बोल रहा हूँ about this. Of course, 2014 के बाद government realized what is happening, and after that not a single workshop has taken place. इसके पहले बहुत workshops है. Anyway, and NCSTC, which was doing these programs, I'm the national level master resource person for this. They were telling me, गुरुजी हमको मालूम है कि आप क्या बोल रहे हैं, लेकिन हम क्या करें? हम बोलते हैं कि हमने इसको प्लेटफॉर्म दे दिया, बाद में जो वो बोले इसके जिम्मेदार हम नहीं हैं. So that was the way we managed to get this movement growing. Premanand was the first national level master resource person. Later on ऐसे हो गया कि he started telling, I can speak only in English and Malayalam, but Narendra speaks 9 languages, so better call him. So he was they were calling me everywhere, and I was trying to speak to people in their languages. और ऐसे ही चलता आ गया, और आज भी हम तैयार हैं. That you go to the people and you start with a message. सोच लो, किसी चीज को मानने से पहले तर्क की कसौटी पर लगा लो. And where do you start? The starting is in the so-called miracles. We might have started with the miracles of Sai Baba giving vibhuti and producing change. But today, we are taking upon them only from the historical aspect. जो पहले हुआ था ऐसा हो गया. लेकिन आज का चमत्कार क्या है? एक डबल मिस्टर जाता है IIT कानपुर पर और वहाँ किसी का हाथ हिलाता है और बोलता है कि हमारा एक ये है क्या है आपसे, जिससे हम आपका हाथ ऐसे टाइट करेंगे कि पोल्यूशन का इफेक्ट जाएगा. दूसरा है एक जग्गी वास्ते जो अपने को सब गुरु कहलाता है. एक रुद्राक्ष का माला हिला के बोलता है कि हम कहेंगे कि कुछ चीज सात्विक है या तामसिक. हम किसी को भी सात्विक बना सकते हैं, किसी को भी तामसिक बना सकते हैं. दूसरा है नित्यानंद, वो अभी भाग गया है देश से. वो आंखों में पट्टी बांधकर बोलता है कि रेटिना पे लाइट नहीं पड़ेगा तो भी हम आपको दिखा सकते हैं बच्चों को. एंड वी एक्सपोज इट सो मच दैट अमिताभ बच्चन, he has a program called as कौन बनेगा इडियट. और इस कौन बनेगा इडियट में एक लड़की आई थी 10 या 11 साल की, और इसने आंखों में पट्टी बांधकर पढ़ के दिखाया. And we made, I think for the first time, Sony Entertainment Television Network take down that program. They had to take it down. So these are all steps. It's not enough if we just say we are Gnostics. We have to go ahead. Later on, as a rationalist, when we progress, I came across humanism. And then this is what we are. We are humanists. We agree that all human beings are equal. कोई नीच नहीं है, कोई ऊंच नहीं है. Regardless of what your language may be, what your ethnicity may be, what your nationality may be, what your gender may be, what your sexual orientation may be. And when everybody is equal, we cannot accept that somebody is superior. And that somebody is specially ordained by some God to bring his message to you people. अगर कोई भगवान है, he has to look upon all his creation as saman. He cannot say that you are special. only you are the fellow who can take my message to the people, or that you are the person who can convey their prayer to me. So naturally it will eliminate all pandits, it will eliminate all padris, it will eliminate all mullahs, it will eliminate every single person who claims that he has got exclusive access to a non-existent entity. वो कहते हैं कि हम आपका टेलीफोन वहां तक ले जाएंगे, आपका मैसेज वहां तक पहुंचाएंगे। किसको बोल जाएंगे भाई, वहां कोई है ही नहीं। So this is the realization that came to people who started thinking rationally. And if you are saying that non-belief in God, atheism, leads to crime, remember that the countries where the most crime is are the ones where there are maximum number of believers. Remember that. And in the countries where there are maximum number of atheists, the crime is the least. Just think of it. Think of the Scandinavian countries where atheists are in majority, and check the crime rate there. And check the crime rate in a country like Afghanistan or the Islamic nations, or take even countries like Nepal or India. You see the crime rate, you see the exploitation, you see the economic disparity that lies between the people. Even in a country like USA. And then you will realize that no God, no religion, no belief in a supernatural power will bring equality or even morality to the people. And question is something which we have to do. Now, how do you take it to the people? There are various reasons. You can continue. I guess it properly that this is going to come. Because I am some sort of an astrologer. By the way, I spell astrologer with two S's. Astrologers who make astro. Yeah, of course, astrology was one of the main reasons for making me atheist and a stronger rationalist. Anyway, coming to the conclusion. How do we go to the people? We have to go to the people with something which can attract attention. The same thing that the so-called godmen, the so-called miracle mongers, the so-called purveyors of supernatural power do. And that is what we have done. So probably the most successful program for taking our message to the people. Not just coming to a conclusion that there is no God, but coming to that conclusion through logical, scientific means is something which we have to think about, deliberate about, and practice in our lives. I stand before you at the age of 72 years, and I can confidently say, आज तक मुझ पर एक भी religious ceremony किया नहीं गया. And मैंने किया भी नहीं. We did not send our mother's soul to heaven. We did not send our father's soul to heaven. Two of us are here. We two guilty people are sitting here. We did not send them. And as far as the fear of death goes, जब हम मरेंगे न जाने क्या होगा. Don't worry. One patient on the deathbed was asking the doctor, when I die, I do not know what will happen. He said, I know what will happen. We will put the next patient on the same bed. And I know what will happen to me when I die also. 100% sure. Because my body is going to the anatomy department of Kasturba Medical College. I learned anatomy on somebody's body, and let somebody learn anatomy on my body. So that is the conclusion. और जब तक मैं जिंदा हूँ, चलता ही रहूँगा, बोलता ही रहूँगा, and probably I do not know. A lot of people want to see me out of the way. There's an armed bodyguard sitting here just because of that. And they have made a very proper study of people to eliminate. Because they know that if a Peter is questioning, you can always say, hey Peter, जाओ यार, तेरे जीसस क्राइस्ट के बारे में बोलो. और if Muhammad is asking, they say, तेरे prophet के बारे में बोलो. लेकिन when Narendra is asking, whether it is Narendra Davolkar or Naren Nayak, they cannot say, go and tell that to Charwak, because Charwak is dead and gone. We have to only question those who are alive. We have to talk only among those who are alive, and we have to interact with them. So with that, I conclude. Thank you very much for this.
The chain is rolled up. Yes, so you can present with non-old. फार गमती करतात स्टेजवरती, म्हणून असं जर स्टेजवरती घ्यायला भीती वाटते. म्हणजे मला आता काय म्हणले माहितीये का, असं जर का नरेंद्र नायकांचं भाषण चालू राहिलं, तू पहिल्यांदा कन्क्लूड करायला सांग त्यांना, म्हणून मी त्यांना कन्क्लूडचा पेपर दिला. असंच भाषण चालू राहिलं त्यामुळे विश्वंभर चौधरी आणि प्रसन्न जोशी उद्यापासून नाचते होतील. भाषण त्यांचं कन्क्लूड करायचं, असे ते जोकर असतात स्टेजवरती असं. खरं म्हणजे व्हेरी नाईस त्यांचा एक्सपिरियन्स आहे. आणि दुपारच्या सेशनमध्ये सरांसोबत तुम्हाला बोलता येईल. आपल्याला मुख्य आजचं जे अध्यक्षीय भाषण आहे मिस्टर नेहरूला,